My name is David Tran, and this is LuxTV, shedding and spreading light for the chiropractic student. We have chiropractor Dr. Danny Knowles in Boulder, Colorado. Dr. Danny is the founder of Mile High, a principled chiropractic seminar that is elevating chiropractic to a whole new altitude. He graduated from Sherman College of Chiropractic in 1996. Dr. Danny, welcome to LuxTV.
I am grateful to be here, and I noticed that when people do these interviews, they always have like books behind them. So I had to find a place in my house where there was books so I could sit in front of it because I wanted to be in the same theme as everybody else.
It's instant rapport, instant. So let's get right to it. So how did you get started in chiropractic?
I have about as chiropractic a story as you will ever find. I was, my first 2 years of life, I had 12 rounds of antibiotics for ear infections.
Wow.
And I was hospitalized twice for the medications. It left me pretty immune challenged through my life. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my dad was a medical doctor. And they had gotten into divorce when I was young. And through my childhood, I continued. Now my mom was going to a more holistic path in terms of her health outlook. And as I was growing up, I still was challenged with these immune challenges. And about 13, make a story short, someone randomly said to my mom, you should take him to a chiropractor because that's the largest drugless healing art, and you're not giving him any medications. That resonated with her, so she took me. She was a single mom. She had very little resources. And when she took me, the chiropractor, she said, can you check him for free? Because she didn't have the resources to pay for it. And he said yes. I mean, if she had said no, she would have walked out that door. But he said it was not anybody we knew, it was just someone we walked in, random chiropractor in our neighborhood. And so she took me. In about a month, the allergies went away, and she decided to go to chiropractic school because she was so transformative. She went to NYCC. She didn't learn chiropractic in chiropractic school even back then. Okay, people were still already losing their chiropractic education in chiropractic school. And she, at the end of her schooling, met Donald Epstein when she was about to graduate. And they ended up, she ended up running their seminars, and then they ended up getting married. And then I ended up going to Donald Epstein's network seminars while I was an undergrad. And you do that long enough, you end up becoming a chiropractor. And then I went off to show. I was at NYU and an honors student at NYU. I was doing really well, and nothing drew me the way chiropractic did. And as soon as I went and stepped on foot at Sherman College campus to visit it, I just knew I found my calling.
Yeah. And you had mentioned Donnie Epstein, who is the founder of Network Spinal Analysis, which I know this year has had its 25th anniversary. And I know that you practice Network Spinal Analysis. So why should students check it out?
There's a lot of misinformation and misunderstanding about network. And I really think that's because there's a lot of misunderstanding about chiropractic. Yeah. I mean, there's very little chiropractic in chiropractic school these days if you look at many colleges' curriculums, and that's sad. That's not a new thing. That's been slowly happening for about 30 years, and it's just getting worse and worse. But chiropractic, network spinal analysis is so based on the foundational concepts of chiropractic and what chiropractic was truly meant to be and its original impulse and what its original intention was, and it's so founded on the basic chiropractic philosophy, the chiropractic methodologies that used to be the foundation of a chiropractic education. And Donald Epstein, he is, and I'm not saying this because I'm related to him, I mean, I absolutely know he is one of the most brilliant, gifted healing practitioners that there ever has been in any healing art, and he has brought something to chiropractic, and taken what we have in chiropractic and brought it to a whole new level that's absolutely fascinating. I think that really it helped chiropractic students, since we're talking about students, get introduced to what chiropractic's promise was and what it can be in a non-therapeutic, clinical wellness, get your spine healthier, improve spinal and neural integrity, reduce subluxations, and enhance the body's ability to self-correct and reorganize. And that's what, you know, we're striving for as practitioners. And whether a person ends up practicing network spinal analysis or they're doing some part of it, they learn so much in network programs about serving people, about working with their hands, because this is what you need to work with, and about taking care of people, about communicating with people, that it becomes something that's a gift in whatever approach you take. You know, I met a student a while back who said he was in, I don't know what quarter it was, like 8th or 9th quarter, and he was like, I have to pick my technique. I mean, I'm in 9th quarter. I have to select one, you know, and I don't believe that. Like, you need to learn a lot of chiropractic. You don't have to select something at that point. You just have to learn a lot of chiropractic, and you will get drawn to what fits for you. And network is a great place for that.
Yeah, and right now Network has amazing discounts and for students, especially like with Network doctors sponsoring students to go to these amazing events. I know San Francisco had just passed. And then, but I know Atlanta has another awesome opportunity to check out what Network's all about for sure. So if you could give the greatest advice to a chiropractic student, or maybe some kind of takeaway that you would want someone to remember from this interview like 6 months from now, what would you want to leave with students?
What I would want to leave with students is that you have to realize that in your chiropractic education, you're only getting a very little amount of chiropractic. I wish that was different. I wish I could flip a switch, give a big adjustment to the whole profession, and that changes, but it's not. Okay? And what a student has to do is they have to think of themselves as a chiropractor now, not when they graduate, not 5 years into practice. They have to think that they are already a chiropractor and that they have to hone their communication, hone what they're going to do in practice, start working with their hands, and become the best practitioner they can starting now, not wait till they graduate. So they have to do things like go to seminars. You know, when I was in school, here's what I did. At that time, okay, so I'm dating myself, you know, there was no cell phones and MP3s and all that stuff, right? So this is pre that time. But what I did was the Sherman College Library had an incredible resource of audios of everybody that ever spoken at Sherman. Every week, I went to that library, and it was free because students, you don't have any dough. So I went there, I took out those tapes, and I copied them. Okay, and I listened to them every day going to and from school. And I knew I was getting a lot of chiropractic at Sherman College. I still feel, however, you know, I knew I had to listen to Reggie. I need to listen to Joe Felicia. I need to listen to Guy Reekman. I need to listen to the people that would inspire me. And I got like every recording of Lyceum Sherman for like 30. I just kept listening to him, and that was what was going to fill me up to be a great chiropractor. I went to every seminar I could. If I could drive there, I would get there. And if it was in the budget to fly, I would get there. I went to things continuously to fill myself up, because you need to, when you get out of school, have chiropractic goggles on. You don't need to have medical goggles on. You need to have chiropractic goggles on. And you're only going to do that by what you read and what you listen to. So today, those things are a lot easier than that. I mean, I know schools have libraries, and they probably have some stuff that's chiropractic historical stuff at any chiropractic school, but you can go to seminars like Mile High and like CalJam and like New Beginnings and DE, and go to network programs and go to anything you can get to. And, you know, I'm not going to say don't worry about your grades. You know, you need to do what you need to do well in school and to graduate and pass your boards and all of that. But you need to do what you need to do to be successful in practice and stand on your own feet and change the world. And so to do that, you have to listen to other practitioners and what they're doing. And that's why I started Mile High. I noticed that in my area, you know, better to curse, better light one candle than to curse the darkness. In our area, in the center of the country, it's really been an allopathic chiropractic model stronghold, all in the states around it, and it's gotten me very frustrated. And I said, you know what? It doesn't pay anybody to be frustrated. It doesn't help to worry about it or to curse the darkness. It's better to do something about it. And so I did that because I enjoy being a hub of chiropractic enthusiasm, and that's why I did that in school, and students should do that. And that's why I like getting around other practitioners. Tonight, I just got a phone call before I got on here with you. I got a text message from Peter Kevorkian, who's the head of the board of trustees of Sherman, and who I interned with and I've known forever, and he's one of my great mentors. And he's in Denver. I didn't know that he wants to go to dinner. That excites me. So when students have opportunities to get around other chiropractors, you pick up stuff in the hallways that, talking to them, that's sometimes more valuable than the lecture the lecture circuit, than what's on the stage. And you need to put yourself into that kind of environment.
Yeah, that's amazing advice. And, Texas chiropractic students and Parker students have no excuse for the next Mile High because it falls right on the break. So, yeah. So
that's why I put it there. I want students and doctors to be near it. So, yeah.
Perfect. So thank you so much for your time, Dr. Danny, especially for sharing all this amazing wisdom with us. If you want more information or want to connect with Dr. Danny directly or Mile High or Network Spinal Analysis, check out the links below. And then every week I'll be uploading a new interview with another giant in the chiropractic profession. If you like this video, please share it with your classmates. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. My name is David Tran, and this was LuxTV, shedding and spreading light for the chiropractic students.
Over and out. High pie.
High pie.